Hello and welcome, everyone. You are listening to the Crack Podcast. Happy 2025. This is the first episode of the year. Only nearly 2 weeks into it. But I hope your Christmas was merry and pleasant, and I hope your New Year was happy so far. You've got a year to make it happy, alright? So do your best. Hope you're well. Hope everything went to plan, and if it didn't, hope you do what you can to make it go to plan. Get on it. Alright. So this is, as always seems to be the case, going to be a very rushed, for some reason, episode. Been sitting at my desk here for about an hour, scrolling Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and Threads and moving things around, just trying to avoid doing it. I don't know why. I like doing it, but I get very nervous when I sit down to actually do it. See, I'm still moving things around on my desk. I've got a pen as well. It's a good looking pen. Parker. Anyway, I actually bought that to to get free postage on my Amazon delivery. I spent more than the postage would have cost to go over the threshold to get free delivery. I don't know. We don't have a Prime membership, so I still have to pay for delivery unless I go over, say, 30 quid, 35, whatever. I don't know. So that's why I have this pen. That's why I got this tiny little pen knife. Well, I wanted to buy that because I didn't need that. Anyway, what's up? It was Christmas. Yeah. Or did I do an episode after Christmas? No, I don't think I did. I think the last one I did was in the 22nd, perhaps. Anyway, my Christmas was fine. Dyed my beard. Went into work as Santa Claus, had the wee half spectacles and the Santa Claus hat there. So, yeah, it was a success. People seemed to like it. One of my lovely co-workers came over and said, you actually look like the real Santa. So I wasn't going to be the guy to tell her. If you believe, you believe. That's good. So, yeah. So, I'm clean shaven now. Well, I don't know if you can hear that. That's the 1 day fucking sandpaper growing out my face there. Yeah. The stuff I used to dye the beard is temporary sort of theatre dye. It comes out like a very thick mousse type stuff. And you rub it on, you rub it right into the roots and you scrub it in and then work it out. And poof, white beard. Looking good. But it dried. And it did wash out, but once it was dried, I went into the toilet, during the 12-hour shift. I went into the toilet at one point, I was looking in the mirror, looking right into my eyes. I was looking at the beard and feeling it, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like having a beard anymore. This is the old me. So, shaved it off. Not then and there. Halfway through the shift, boom, surprise guys, lose the back. No, I am shaved. So I was clean shaven for a few days, but, let's be brutally honest here, guys. I find it hard to look at myself in the mirror with how much body fat it reveals underneath. So, because we're away on holiday, not tomorrow, on Monday, I didn't shave this morning, and I'm not going to shave on the holiday, so I'm going to have a little bit of stubble. So if we do take photographs when we're abroad, which we will, I'm sure, on holiday we'll take photographs, I'll be able to look back. And if I'm in the photograph, I'll be I'll be a bit happier than I would be than if I was clean shaven. So, but then, bam, once we're back, I'm getting on that 1 meal a day fasting pish and be back at the gym, because clearly what I'm doing isn't quite enough. You go in there and you lift a few times, it kind of hurts, I better stop. Nah, you gotta get in there and you gotta fucking beast it. You gotta be in charge. So that's that. You got this clean shit. That's weird as well. Just, without sounding like, if I was in prison for 20 years, you go outside and you feel the air on your face. It's cold. It's not nice. Big breeze. Nah, I much prefer having a beard. But Charlotte doesn't like me having a beard. So, she finds it scratchy. And, I'd rather not have a beard if it makes her happy. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you do. And if you don't, I don't think you're in a long-term relationship, because Anything for an easy life. Anyway, what else has been going on? So yeah, we're away on Monday morning. Flying from Inverness to London, and then we've got the day in London, and the next morning fly directly to Mexico. Last time we went 2 years ago, we went from London to Canada, got a flight from Canada down to Mexico, but this time we're going straight to El Mexico, so it should hopefully be easier. But the concern now is the weather we're getting up here, because we've had snow and sleet and ice and just not the weather you'd expect in fucking mid-January. Yeah, so winter weather has come. And we were through my parents' house yesterday, and on the way home I got to -15. I forgot about this type of shit. So, concern now is that we get to the airport in the morning, and we can't actually fly because we can't see the runway. Okay, cool. Splendid. And just coincidentally today in Inverness in town, I was out with Charlotte. We were getting sort of last minute stuff. Turns out I don't even own 12 pairs of underwear, and obviously when you go on holiday you have to bring enough pairs for each day, and then you bring a few just in case you shite yourself every day. We do wash our clothes when we're abroad. Charlotte has these things, this chemical pack thing. You fill a sink or a bath and put this pack in and give your clothes a swirl and hang up. So we had to go out and get some stuff, and when we were in town, we were in Marks and Spencer's, and we met a couple friend of ours. They were up from London. Coincidentally, actually, one of them are going to meet on Monday if everything goes to plan. But my point here is, we met them, and they were telling us, and the mother-in-law, she was there as well. Were telling relative, it was a brother. He was flying back up from London to Inverness. I think it was London. And due to the snow, they actually got the plane over. I didn't realise right over the actual Inverness airport runway. So the plane was over the runway, and because the pilot couldn't see the tarmac due to the snow, they got diverted to Glasgow, and then they got a train up, and they got stopped in the lovely village of Carbridge. There's not a lot to do there, so anyway, be positive. So hopefully we'll get the plane down Monday morning. Earliest flight in the day, like something past 6, and then get to London, find the hotel we're staying in, and then from there go into London for the day and fart about. I don't know. Go to Chinatown and get Chinese. I don't know. Camden. Who knows? Go and fucking visit Sherlock Holmes. We'll see what's up. And then go back to the hotel next morning. Mexico. Yeah. Got my swimming trunks. Got my sunglasses. Got my little cowboy hat I got last time I was there. Looking forward to it. I need this. God, fuck, do I need this? Yeah. Ooh, got a lot going on this holiday. You know what you know this? I'm going to tell you. I've been waxed again. Bam. Got my completely hairless back, hairless belly, hairless shoulders. Chest looking fierce, but you got to keep it up in the chest. Yeah. I went up to do the waxing. I didn't do it. Just walk in, just me and my little fucking uniform there. No, I went up to do it, and it's in a hotel. It's in a spa in a hotel in town. And near the hotel, there's a big car park that you're meant to pay for, but I'm a tight fuck. So I parked as close as I possibly could. I parked in the hotel car park, which is not designed to be a car park, if that makes sense. This building has been a building for a long time, before cars were a thing. So the space they use as a car park is down the side. And, like I say, not designed to be a car park. So the parking spaces are like, it's a one-way system. There's one lane, and the spaces are off at an angle. So as you drive through it, you turn and you park at an angle. You have to go nose it. And then at the far end, there's what the fuck's the name for it? Not a bollard. a barrier that raises up and down. I think it's got a barrier. I don't know. It's a big bar, and you get them in car parks, funnily enough. You go up to them and it raises. You go out and it comes down. So I went in, and my usual lady wasn't there, so I had a different lady, but she was nice. It's amazing how you can just talk to somebody, whoosh, ripping fucking strips off you. And I went to plan, booked in my next session. I'm going to go every 6 weeks, guys. You ain't going to recognise this man, right? I'm going to be in fine shape, and I'm going to be completely hairless apart from the chest. From the waist up, alright? Not maxing anything down there, amigo. And that was fine. Go back to my car. Started the engine, as you do to drive. Reversed out of the tiny space, and then headed to the barrier at the far end. That was fine. Go down to it. Didn't raise. Alright, okay. Look out the window. This will be keypad. A little tiny bit of paper stuck above it. Please enter code and press up arrow. I don't have a fucking code. I meant to pay for this car park. So, luckily nobody had come up behind me, so I tried phoning the hotel from my car. Quick Google on the old phone there, and go through to some switchboard for like the whole chain. That's not what I fucking need. Tried phoning the spa, but I do believe it was closed. So, gingerly, put the car into reverse. I'm not joking with how narrow this fucking thing was. So, reversing slowly. Imagine a tired snail. I was just edging back and back and back and back and back. Long story short, guys, I got the car out of there. This is to reverse all the way down the car park. Constantly keeping an eye on both sides of the car, because if I turned the wheel too far, I was afraid the nose was going to clip. It didn't. I got back. All good. And on the way home, I stopped at traffic lights because I was on the road and there's traffic lights. These little bastards threw snowballs at my car. But I didn't see them to begin with. So I was, going along, fucking listening to the music, enjoying myself. A little bit of Monica, just, loving life. Feeling the sort of weird wet feeling you get post-wax, because suddenly your clothes are very cold and it's like an aloe vera spread on your back. You're like a lovely bit of toast, and they put this fruity spread on you. Stop the traffic light. You little bastards. See, not too long ago, it was a long time ago, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, I was the little bastard throwing snowballs at cars. Do you know what you don't want to do? You don't want to react, because that's why they're doing it. They want to be chased. They want to be shouted at. And, if they throw in a can of Iron Brew or something, like a fucking full can of Coke, yeah, I'd be pissed. But, snowballs. It's funny. It's comical. So, that was that day. You didn't need to know that. He's clean shaven and waxed. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that what you listen to this for? Is that not what you listen to this for? Probably not. Yeah. Oh yeah, the holiday stuff's all coming together. We got the money, pesos, American pesos? Mexican pesos and American dollars. That didn't go smooth. Got them through the post office on the internet there. Enter that amount, and then that amount of dollars. Okay, thank you, Lewis. Please turn up after 1:30 on this date at this post office, and you can collect the money. Boule. So we were, again, shopping. Charlotte reminded me, can you go get the money? So, holy shit, I suppose I can. Looked at my watch. I totally can. It has passed the time they specified. So I went over, and you opened the wee email they sent you. It's not particularly wee, I just seem to use that word a fuck ton on this podcast, I don't know why. You open the email, it's got a barcode. You show it to the lady behind the glass, just in case you're going to rob the post office. Which I suppose if you're going to rob somewhere, it's probably not the worst place to rob. I think criminals worked out in the Western stuff, so it's nothing new. And she scans the barcode, and then she came back over with an envelope. Like a clear envelope. Like a... You know what an envelope is? Seal. And she's about to put it through the thing. This isn't yours. Okay. Oh, yours hasn't come in yet. Why not? Probably the weather. Okay, that's fine. Do you know when it will come in? Why don't you leave your phone number and we'll phone you when it comes in? You know, lady, I have worked many jobs. And I've not enjoyed very many of them. And I too have tried to fob off the public many times. You know, like when you're at a hotel and you got a complaint and you go to the reception, that's not going to change a fucking thing. Send an email to fucking track it up, because what they want you to do is lose interest. I know about fobbing off, okay? I know what she was doing. Leave your number and we'll call you. No, you won't. Well, fucking fair play to her. The next day she did. So I went up and let me tell you about the phones as well, right? Okay, Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to the money. What's $1? Went up, and for some reason, I don't know why, sometimes, it's going to sound weird as shit, if I have to go to a shop in the middle of the day, I like to shop at night time. Worst thing about COVID, other than all the poor people dying, and the fucking health workers with PTSD and strain on the NHS. Anyway, one of the worst things is the 24-hour shops have closed. Apart from one, but it's a shit one. I used to like going shopping late at night. Now, if I have to go in the daytime, I get awfully nervous or self-conscious. I don't like going, so I end up sitting in my car for a very long time. Again, it's weird. I don't know. I do go in, eventually. And that's what happened on this day. So I went up and I parked. Handbrake on. Turned the engine off. And, okay. I sat there for ages. 5-10 minutes. Playing on my phone. We backgammon up. Alright, let's go in. And I went in, and when I was in there, I was like, now, I think I'll be nice, and I'll get Charlotte a wee drink and a snack for when she gets home, because she was working that day, she had stuff to do, so I got it. And I went and bought that, and then I went over to the post office. It's a queue. Okay, that's fine. Standing in the queue. Next, please. I go down, there's a young lady. It's a girl, but so I was letting her to be 18 to work in the post office. How can I help you? Hi, yeah, I got a voicemail to come collect holiday money from, I don't know her name. Okay, have you got the barcode? Yeah, sure. Take my phone out. 1%. Okay, open it quickly. Zoom in. She scans it. Can I get the ID you use and the credit card for the money? Yeah, sure. Open the thing up. Slide them under. If you just read the numbers out, they're on the... Sure. Pull the card back through, turn over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the numbers, but for the sake of the story. Okay. Sorry, can I scan that again? Oh my god, okay, go. It's at 1%. Look at him flashing red. Scans it. Something's wrong. She goes and gets a lady. Says here you've already picked it up? I have not fucking picked it up. No, I came yesterday, and basically I wasn't here, but they scanned the thing yesterday, and I got a voicemail to come pick up today. Who left you the voicemail? 1 minute. Do the phone out, phone my voicemail back. Hi Lewis, this is so-and-so from the post office. Actually it was, and at the same time this lady's come over. Not the lady that left the voicemail. Oh, he was speaking to her yesterday, and, she was the same name. I was like, yeah, that's the name in the voicemail, but now it looks like I just heard her say that, but... Okay, so she's not here right now? Don't care where she is, it's the money I need. If you bear with me, I'll phone the helpline. Yeah, thank you. So now I'm shitting myself because my phone's at 1% and they need this fucking barcode. So she goes away for ages ago. She comes back over and she's answering a lot of questions. Yeah, giving all these numbers. Okay. Can I get the barcode again? To the phone out, 1%. Okay. She scans it. No word of a lie. She scans it, and as I turn it back to me, the fucking phone turns off. Oh my Christ. If she needs to scan that again, I'm going to be very upset. Not that I would say anything, but, very upset. And, she asks for my ID again. I put it through. She raises her eyebrows when she looks at the ID, because I don't look cheerful in the... Anyway, just a bit of a... Hey. Don't raise your eyebrows. And, she puts the number back in, and then, yep, the envelope comes out. We got our pesos, we have our dollars. Counts out in front of me, I sign a thing, go home. All good. Now the phone. if you've travelled lately, guys, things aren't done by paper anymore. Or maybe they are. Maybe I just haven't selected that option. You know, like if you get bank statements and things, they say, do you really want this? Do you really want it in paper? Think of the trees. I prefer getting paper statements in the post. Yeah, but we don't like sending them. Okay, go paperless. So if you book a holiday, everything's like, okay, when you check in on the app? Because I don't want to check in on the app. I want a ticket. I want to hold something that proves I'm actually going. I want a receipt. Yeah, but think of the trees. Think of the fucking trees. You're the airline. No one's burning fuel to go from fucking Inverness to Birmingham. Okay, cool. If that's the way it goes. So obviously we were a couple, but I booked the flights to London and the holiday to Mexico. So it's in my name. It's in my email. That's all fine. And for the past few years, I had this little phone, an iPhone. I thought it was quite hip. iPhone 7, quite a modern thing. And the other morning, woke up, had been charging all night, plugged into the charger beside the bed, because I use it as my alarm clock and fucking torch in the middle of the night when you go pee or whatever. And, roll over to check like the morning paper, and 100% charge. Splendid. As it should be. Unplug it. Turns off. Hold down the wee button on the side to turn it back on. And the wee battery logo appears with the, lightning bolt, the charge it! Okay. Just plug it back out. Boom, comes on. Alright, cool. 65%. Alright. Unplug it. Immediately. 10%. Oh, okay, what's this? Plug it back in, give it a few hours. And basically, it kept sort of not really knowing when the fuck it was. So I'm like, well... shiver my timbers. This isn't good. Because I need this for the holiday, and I'm not fucking risking, like on the way back from Mexico last time. I'm not anti-vax or anything. I got 2 vaccines through work, and there's an app to prove I've been vaccinated, like a certificate app. Now, what I didn't know, not that I give a shit, was to get into America, you need to prove you've been vaccinated twice. Charlotte had the app, and I had the app, but I deleted it because I'd never needed it. I remember to leave Mexico, and the lady's like, can we get proof of your vaccinations? What? Yeah, we need to see the thing. I didn't know that. Okay, bear with me. Download the app. You've had 1. Like, no, I've had 2. I've had 2. Basically, fucking refresh the app and go to my emails to prove I had it 2. Anyway, that was fine. So, I didn't like that, leaving it to the app. So, because my phone kept turning itself off and on, and things weren't loading, and you go on, and like a bunch of apps would be wanting to be re-downloaded and stuff like that. Okay, fuck. Let's buy a new phone. Go onto the, Google, buy a new iPhone. Well, guys, they're not fucking cheap, alright? And, fucking everyone knows that. Well, I didn't realise they weren't that cheap, right? So I spent a long time trying to suss out the best one to get, and I tried to get one of the newest ones, but I'm not spending £1,000 on the phone, so still cost way over £100. But that was fine. Ordered it. Okay, I'll come tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow comes. No phone. Alright, cool. Okay, comes the next day. That's fine. Open it. Right. How do I charge it? Oh, they don't fit into USB chargers anymore. What? Yeah, no, they've got new fucking things that go on the bottom. Straight back on Amazon, buy one of these converter things. So I've got these little socket covers that go to the USB thing. That's fine. Okay, what about headphones? Yeah, no, they won't fit in there either. Right. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. It's bigger than my last phone. Yeah, it won't fit in the case. Charlotte, what colour case should I get? I don't care. No, I don't care. Okay, what? Choose one. No, I don't care. Oh, how about a pink one? Okay. I'll buy a pink one. It's arrived. and I feel like a prick. So I got a new fancy fucking phone, guys. And maybe it's a bit overdue because it's got a good camera, but it wasn't fucking cheap, and I'll deal with a credit card bill once I get back from holiday. So eventually, I've got my new phone. I've got the new socket thing for it. I've got the case. I've just got the money. I think everything's coming together. I'm just very nervous about going on holiday. I don't know why. Not scared. That's not the word. Just I don't relax. I don't like traveling. I like being on holiday. I like being away, and then I like being home. But I don't like getting up at the fucking before dawn. Getting up at 4:30 to go and get to the airport, and then you get to the airport, and suddenly you're standing there, and you're like, did I pack a gun for any reason? Do you want a gun? No, but what if one's in my fucking pocket? That sort of shit. And then there's the added, so we have to pack, obviously, for Mexico, which is, I'm complaining about this, like, I'm going on a lovely fucking tropical holiday, I'm doing whining. I'm just very tense about the whole thing. I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm just, yeah. We're going to London for the day. It's still going to be winter down there, but we can't bring winter clothes because we have to travel to travel with that to Mexico. So, just wee, whiny, bitchy things like that I'm just stressing out about. It'll come together. It'll be okay. It will be okay, guys. Yeah, let's get fucking serious here for a moment. So, if you've been listening for a while, I've got a little Mexican co-host, Chica. She's a chihuahua, and genuinely, I love her dearly. I never, I used to see these little yappy fucking dogs. I never liked them. I never got them. I love cats. I've never met a cat I've disliked, and I don't mind big dogs, but I never understood wee dogs. And then Charlotte got this tiny wee puppy when she still lived with her parents, and I live with a wee dog, and I've totally fallen in love with her. Got me under her spell. She is a lovely, affectionate, intelligent dog, even if she's the size of a disabled cat. But the other night, Charlotte was busy doing housework, and I was in the living room playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which absorbed my attention. It's a good game. And wee Chica was on. I can say wee Chica because she's small. She was on the couch, on a pile of blankets and things like that. And Charlotte came in and said, something's wrong with her. And we looked over, and she lifted the paw up in a very strange way. She lifted it sort of like she'd injured her paw. She'd raised her leg up. And her eyes were very vacant. She has these big, dark, they're very dark with very expressive eyes. Her eyes were vacant. The lights were on, no one was there. And she was sort of shaking. And, not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure she was having a seizure. So Charlotte was like, something's wrong with her. And then normally, I like to be the cool guy. I don't mean he wears a leather jacket and smokes. I like to just keep things calm. I was like, okay, yeah, something is up. And Charlotte said, I'm phoning the vet. And I wasn't going to be like, no, let's just see what happens. It was clearly there's something wrong with the wee thing. So I said, yeah, go, you should do that. I went over, and I just very gently, comforted her, just, it's okay, shh. Started petting her and stuff. And she didn't fall down, but she sat down. Not Charlotte, the wee dog. Chica sat down on the couch and just kept petting her, comforting her. And she came out of whatever was going on. And seemed fine. And Charlotte was on the line to the, 999 for the vets, the emergency out-of-hours vets. And somebody phoned her back very quickly, because you don't talk to a vet straight away. It goes through to like a call handler, I suppose. Tell me exactly what happened. And we ended up at the out-of-hours vets. And Chica was absolutely back to normal. She was absolutely fine, sniffing around, pissing on the floor, following me around. But now there's this added concern. Maybe she's not okay. And we're going to be on holiday. I just hope she's alright. She is only little, very fragile, small thing, but if you don't know me in real life, I'm a big, heavy, bald, well, for a while I was bearded, big guy, but I love this tiny chihuahua, and just the idea, I'd be devastated if, obviously they're not going to live forever, they're very small, but she's a big presence for such a small thing, and Jesus, I'd hate to be away if anything happened. So, still going, still fucking going, but that's a bit of stress there. Shall we change the subject? I think we should. Let's get a bit more lighthearted. Bam! Right, so I've been trying, what was that I've been trying? I decided I was going to go to the cinema once a week this year so far. We're almost 2 weeks in. How many times have I gone? Not once. So brilliant, Lewis, excellent. Yeah, I want to go and see Nosferatu, and then I think near February there's a Wolfman film coming out. But I went to see between Christmas and New Year. Or was it before Christmas? No, sure, between Christmas and New Year I went twice to the cinema. I went to see a film from the 60s, a western, called The Wild Bunch, which I'd never seen before. Very good film. It's about a gang of outlaws, and the West is changing, and it's not the way it was. It's fantastic, just violent, which I didn't expect, because it's an American film. I mean, it's set in Mexico, Jesus. But I think they made that maybe as an answer to the Italian westerns that were going on, because if you like westerns, you have your old classics, your John Wayne, Mola Rather, Burner, and then somebody will grab their chest and go, "Oh, you got me," fall over. And they had those sort of westerns up until the 60s, in which case the Italians took over, and that's your spaghetti westerns. And basically what they were, alright, nobody asked. No, I'll tell you very briefly. They were filmed in Spain, funded by Italians, directed, crewed by Italians, and starring American TV stars. And that's where Clint Eastwood got his, big break. And if you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Quentin Tarantino film, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is very close to what Clint Eastwood went through. But these Italian ones, they were violent. They had the blood, because, oh God, I fucking love films. I could talk about it. Have you ever heard of Hammer Horror? That was the British horror film. So you had the what the fuck's he talking about? Tell me your dead dog. She's not dead. So in the 30s, Universal had your Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, all those classic, I want to suck your blood, those sort of horror films. The Mummy as well, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then they became the staple ones. But then in the 50s and 60s, Hammer was a studio in England. They made their own versions. That's the Christopher Lee, Dracula, the Peter Cushing, Frankenstein. And they were in colour, and they were sexy. There was boobs. And the blood is red, because it was, had to pop off the screen. So when Dracula pulled away from the throat, bright red. If you want to see a good modern example of that, Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow, the Legend of Sleepy Hollow by the Headless Horseman, that's very much in the style of a Hammer horror film. Also, it contains many actors, like Michael Gough, the Alfred in the old Batman films. He was in a bunch of Hammer films. He's in Dracula anyway. The fantastic film. Anyway, so when the Italians in the 60s started making their westerns, they had red blood, bright, and suddenly the films were gritty. Like they'd gone from these clean, like, I'm not sure if I wear a white hat, to suddenly, oh, this bandit's a bit of a bastard, and and he was sweaty, and he had dirt and dust, and there was a car flying past on the fucking AC road. But suddenly the films looked like stinky bastards on horses, that probably a bit closer to real life. And that was the Italians, Jesus, that was the Italian spaghetti westerns. So the Wild Bunch, I think, was the Americans' answer to that. I'd be like, well, we can do better than that. But I'd never seen it. And I'm going to sound a bit hippie here. Something I didn't like about it, just wee sensitive me sitting in the cinema. when they filmed it, I think they could get away with cruelty. Now, I was going to say, it's very common, I don't know if you know, they used to hurt horses in filming old westerns, and from what I can tell, they didn't in this, but there was a thing they used to do with wires where they'd pull a horse down after it got shot. They didn't really get shot, but probably was kinder if they did. There's a thing where horses used to be pulled down. A lot of these old films are not cancelled, but there's, well, they should have done that. I agree they shouldn't have, but at the same time, it's a product of the time. That doesn't excuse it, no, but we'll leave it at that, you know what I mean? Like, let's not fucking dig up that sort of stuff. At the start of the Wild Bunch film, the Wild Bunch, they're going to go and rob they're going to go and rob a post office. They're going to go and rob a bank or a Pacific Union or something like that. I think it's a bank, actually. They're going to go and rob a bank, but they've dressed up as American soldiers, and they're trotting along, and the credits are coming up. This is who this is, and these Mexican kids are feeding a live scorpion to an anthill, and it's real. There's no way of faking it. Like the film, it just keeps cutting back to this poor scorpion riddled with ants, and they're all over, and you can see them like eating at it, and the thing's poor. It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but it keeps getting back to it, and the poor thing's like writhing around and jabbing at them and stuff, and the ants keep eating it. And then they go and rob the bank. Big shootout. No, they were expecting us. How they know we were coming? Well, the fucking set up one of us, And they're on the run. And on the way, as they leave again, they pass the kids who throw a bundle of dry grass or hay onto the anthill and set it on fire. And same angle as before, but it just shows you the ants singeing and the scorpion burning. And as I say, Hippie Lewis was sitting in the cinema being, I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. You can show me them being shot, but no, again, at the time, they had no other resources to do it, but a bit unnecessary. And then the other film I saw between Christmas and New Year was it's a mystery film. So, it's exactly as it sounds. You don't know what you're going to go and see. You pay for your ticket, you go and sit down, and then the film starts. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off, you can leave. No one's going to make you stay. But when I bought the ticket, I go on my own sometimes. Sometimes I go with Charlotte, but if she's busy or, she has plans or doesn't want to go. No, everyone's as enthusiastic about films as I am, and I just like just seeing a film in the cinema. And I bought the ticket, and I bought a seat on its own, right in the aisle at the front row, which was fine, but that was the most isolated seat at the time. There's a bunch of pairs scattered around. That was a few days before the film was shown, and as I sat there, I arrived plenty early. I was the second one in the cinema. Before the film started, the whole room, the whole screen, all the seats filled up. That was a full house. Good God. And then the film started. What's going on? Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves. Oh, excellent. If you've never seen that, it came out just a few years before I was born, so it was on TV when I was wee, and I remember watching it with my mum and my dad. I must have been 4 years old. And Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman, and Alan Rickman, who played Snape, or in the Harry Potter films, or Hans Gruber in Die Hard. He plays the Sheriff of Nottingham. It's a great film. I mean, it's shite. Yeah, but it's good shite. Swashbuckling and over the top and dramatic and cheesy, if you like. It's Robin Hood and his merry men firing arrows at I don't want to say the English, but I suppose they are, but that's not a good reason to like it. No, I don't like it. It's some weird Scottish English thing. It's Robin Hood's English. He's the hero. I like it. It's that outlaw thing. You root for the underdog and swinging trees, and they've got all kinds of build a village in the forest and the trees, these tree houses and ropes swinging between them, and I don't know, mills to pull water up and things like that. And, yeah, excellent. Wonderful to see in the cinema. Just I don't want to say tension, but with those mystery films, the lights go down. Like, what's going on? And then, because it's all the films, well, certainly the ones I've seen with the mystery films, they show you the original reel. So it's not great quality. It's still fantastic quality, but so it's like gritty, it's not good, not great like that, but it's fantastic. So it adds to the charm. There's always that moment of like, what's coming on? What's coming on? And then Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Oh, excellent. So I had a great few hours. Then I came home and, no, it's on Netflix. Yeah, man, cinema's good. And I told a lie there, guys, I'm sorry, because I saw Rocky 4 with Charlotte. We saw Rocky 4, the director's cut. Sylvester Stallone directed that one. He went back and recut it to, I don't know, make it a more serious film. And the version we saw of that wasn't a projector reel. It was just a digital card thing. And I used to work in a cinema. These things you get, they're massive sort of hard drive things that you have to load into the projector. And, obviously for security. So you get sent that and you get sent a pin. And it connects to some film computer. And then once your renting period is over, it just stops showing the film. But yeah. When there's a reel playing, that means there's a projectionist actually working up there, putting it away. And amazing. So I want to go and see the Nosferatu film. That's a remake of a copyrighted issue. So I could talk about it some other time. I'll try and get somebody on to talk about films, because it's just me talking to myself here. It's quite weird. So tomorrow I'm getting up early to gentleman to help Charlotte. She wants to clean the flat. She wants to come back to a really clean flat when we come back from holiday. So we're going to get up early and both of us are going to get the flat and get it all sparkly clean. And then I'll pack. Yeah. Fucking another issue. What books do I take? I'm going to take loads. I'm going to take some notebooks, plenty of pens. And then I'll be away again for a few weeks, guys. So the next time you hear from me, as long as that guy doesn't crash, the next time you hear from me, I'll, not the pilot, fucking hell, I'm in the car that flew past the window. Next time you hear from me, I should hopefully be relaxed and a bit suntanned. Certainly well fed. And yeah, just fucking touch wood, slam wood there. Yeah, I'll get back. Just been waiting a long time for this holiday. There's a lot building on it, so don't know what I'm going to do when I get back. What have I got to look forward to? Fucking hell, Lewis. No, but yeah. Now, once I get back, the clean eating's going to start. The exercise, I'm going to get into a good positive frame of mind and get productive. You said that last year? Yeah, probably the year before that. I've been saying that for fucking 14 years. Yeah. Jesus. But no, it's I enjoy doing these, so it's good to talk to you again, good to talk with you. That's the boiler coming on. Right, I'm going to end it there. Okay, guys, as always, thank you to Blackmill for the theme tune. Thank you, Cora, for your artwork, for the logo. Thank you, dear listener, for your time. Thank you very much for listening. I do it for you. It's the song to Robin Hood, Bryan Adams. Everything I do it for you. You're special to me. So until next time, guys. Oh, Christ alive. You all get in touch, check out the website. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I've not done this in a while. There's a contact thing. Fucking, I'll put the link in somewhere. Put the link in the description, alright? Get in touch. Let me know what's going on. Have you got any holidays? How's your new year? What are you up to? Have you ever been diverted on a flight? What's the best film you ever saw in the cinema? What's the worst film you ever saw in the cinema? Talk about cinema stuff. Anything at all. But, right. I'll go and pick books for my holiday. It's a big responsibility. Bought one today. An old noir, one of those hard-boiled Dashiell Hammett ones. Where is it? Oh, I don't fucking know. Right. So until next time, guys. Until next time. Be good to yourself. No, that's not right. You look after yourself. Be good to each other. Don't take any shit. But just be good. Alright, I'll speak to you next time, guys. Bye for now. Oh, and by the way, there's fucking wild lynxes. Well, there's lynxes released up here. Fucking talk about that next time. Right, bye, guys.